Now here's news you can use. This is what we hear, this is the buzz in the Devil's ear. Good afternoon, Red Devils.
This is Red Devil News, the news you can use.
I'm Josh.
And I'm Mercedes, and these are announcements for the day.
Your character ed word of the week is citizenship. Andrew Jackson said, "Every good citizen makes his country's honor his own, and cherishes it not only as precious, but as sacred. He is willing to risk his life in its defense, and is conscious that he gains protection while he gives it."
Attention all students, it's contest time. In order to get maximum participation for upcoming Phoenix City Schools 5K Color Run on Saturday, March 5th, FBLA is going to award first, second, and third place prizes to the students that registered the most participants. In order to qualify, your name must be written in the space on the registration form indicating that you are the person who registered the participant. You must register a minimum of 5 people to be eligible for any other prize, and all money must be turned in with registration forms to Ms. Baber before February 15th.
There are registration forms available on stage during your normal lunch wave. You do not have to be a member of FBLA to participate in the contest. The prizes are as follows. First place will win a $50 gift card. Second place will win a $25 gift card. Third place will win a $10 gift card. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Baber between classes, before school, or during fourth period in the Career Tech building. Go get 'em, Red Devils.
Seniors, if you missed the Capping Out Picture Day, the makeup session will be this Friday, February 12th.
This is a reminder that all boys interested in playing football next year must have a physical to attend after-school workouts. After-school workouts will begin February the 29th.
The Diamond Dolls will be selling candy grams on stage during lunch for Valentine's Day. They're 50 cents.
The lunchtime anime for February is My Love Story. The showings will be Friday, February the 12th, and Thursday, February the 25th.
Special congratulations to the Central High School indoor track team for a great state meet this past weekend at Crossplex in Birmingham. Highlights from the meet are girls 4x400 took first place, Karonda Lentz took second in the 60-meter and long jump. Kahari Williams took third in the 60-meter hurdles. Boys 4x200 and the 4x400 took second place.
The girls 4x400 set a new Alabama track indoor record with a time of 3 minutes, 59.53 seconds. So a special congratulations goes out to Monica McNeil, Rachel Jackson, Raylan Martin, and Samaya Love.
The Varsity Math Club will meet on Friday this week, 8:30 in Mr. Gurman's classroom. Bring your parent permission form for the upcoming tournament. There will be a Beta Club meeting Wednesday morning at 8:30 in 420.
A volunteer opportunity is available for the Ridgecrest Elementary School's Valentine's Social. It will be on February the 19th from 4:30 to 9 o'clock. 30 volunteers will be needed for various stations. The dress is business casual. Please sign up on the Career Tech board. If you have any questions, please see Mrs. Wilson.
A big congratulations goes out to Central Wrestlers. This past weekend was the first All-Alabama Girls Wrestling Tournament, and our very own Jocelyn Dill came in first place, and the team came in second place overall.
If you have a 28 on the ACT and you're a sophomore or junior, you may be eligible to attend the Summer Science Institute at Auburn University. The deadline to apply is this Friday, February the 12th. Students can apply at www.auburn.edu/cosam/SSI.
Sophomores and juniors interested in going on a college visit to the University of Alabama may sign up with Miss Lewis on stage during lunch. Only $20 to reserve a seat on first-come, first-served basis. The trip will take place this Thursday, February 11th.
And now, here's Connor Perry with a special Beta Club announcement.
The Beta Club is selling t-shirts. The front reads Central Nerds, and the back, we prefer the term Intellectual Badness. You can see any Beta Club member or Miss Gandy to purchase your shirt today. The shirts are $10.
You know what real leaders do? Real leaders look at what they have, not what they don't have. Some of you in here, you know what you're doing? You're looking at other people, you're comparing yourself, and you're looking at what you don't have instead of what you got. What has God blessed you with? And are you using it to the best of your ability? Eddie and I were sitting talking earlier this morning. He's joking with my mother about, said, Miss Castile had never owned a vehicle, but she gets around more than anybody he ever met in his life. Well, I grew up, you know what? I grew up without a motor vehicle. My father or my mother owned a vehicle. My sophomore year, you know how I got to Central High School from South Phoenix City? Sophomore year camp, I ran. I run 2 a day, practice 2 a day, run back home. You know, let me tell you why, because that's how big my dream was. Opportunity. You're in a place, you're here and there's a great resource for opportunity. Will you seize it? Third, relationships. God put people in your life, and I thank God for Eddie Lowe. We got to know each other in high school. Let me tell you what relationship. You want to know where you're headed? You look at your 5 closest friends right now. And I can tell you where you'll be in 25 years. Eddie Lowe and I were roommates. We played ball together. And I can look at the people that I ran with at Central High School, and guess what? All of them are successful. Only one person I can think of. He passed away at 35 years of age. That was quarterback when I was here. But the people that I ran with, my relationships, you know what it was? It was people that had leadership skills. They were working on their leadership skills. And they saw Central High School as a resource. Relationships. Let me ask you this. How do you feel about Central High School? Now, you know what? There should have been an overwhelming applause when I asked that question. Since I helped y'all with that, we're going to try that again. Thank you. How y'all feel about Central High School? And let me tell you why. When I was sitting where you were sitting, I was fired up about Central High School because my coaches and teachers spoke into my life. I have a mother here today, she'll tell you. And this weekend, we're going to celebrate with her 31st year of sobriety. See, I was sitting where you're sitting, I had parents that had some situations and circumstances. There were certain things in my backpack, and I knew coming through Central High School, getting an education was a way to change what was in the backpack. So I gleaned off of what my teachers had to say to me, what I could do with my life, where I could go with my life. So that's why I love Central High School, and I appreciate it. And when the letter came to me and asked me if I would take the time to come back to Central High School, I said, you better believe I will. Let me tell you, hey, listen to me. Young people, you wouldn't know the number of... Ken, stand up. Ken was one of my heroes. Ken Johnson right here. One of my heroes. Yeah, we were down together. Thank you. I can give you a list. Billy Jackson. See, there was people I had relationships with. Listen to them. All right, I'm going to get ready to finish. I'm going to get ready to close. How do you see Central High School? You see it as a resource. You see it as a place where dreams are built. Yeah! Get excited about it. One day you'll be coming back presenting something, whatever it may be. Amen? But I'm telling you this, you need to get fired up about the resource that you have available to you. Listen to me as I get ready to close up, people. You are not going to come this way again. So relationships, I thank God. Having a relationship and what Coach Trawick saw in me when I didn't see it in myself. Telling me, hey, you can play both ways. You can do this, you can do that. And he pushed me beyond what I thought I could do. So you know when I got to the University of Alabama? You know what, when a player came out of Central High School and he got to the University of Alabama, he was ready. He was ready. Eddie Loprop is the only player to come through the University of Alabama, walk on, and after 4 years there, he's a captain of his senior year. You know how hard it is to walk on at a place like Alabama and you end up being the captain. They just, all of the players on your team voting, your peers vote, and man, you are our leader. You've led us. I got a chance to room with him for 4 years. What I'm telling you this morning is vital to you being a success. So when I got to make that play in the AFC Championship game, it was all these people, all of these things in my life. So God has placed you in a great place for leadership, opportunity, relationships, last but not least, discipline. This football represents discipline. You don't get to play in a Super Bowl if you're not disciplined. You don't get to be a champion if you're not disciplined. Oh, listen to me. Hey, the team we beat, the Cleveland Browns, they outmanned us athlete-wise every day of the week. We didn't match the Cleveland Browns athletically. But that play that he read to you that we made, that play was made on about the 2-yard line. How you make a play on the 2-yard line with less than a minute to go in the game if you're not disciplined? It takes discipline. Leadership, opportunity, relationships, discipline. You incorporate these things in your life. You know what God will do? He'll bless your life powerfully. He'll bless your life powerfully. And you know what, young people? I believe in you. Put it this way. You have greatness down inside of you. Listen to your coaches, to your teachers, and let them help bring that greatness out. One day you'll be coming back and you'll be able to present whatever it may be. It may not be a football. Hey, for some of you, you may be presenting, $10 million. I don't know what it is. But God has blessed you, and we want you to know that God loves you. Thank y'all for letting us be a part of it.
All right, so Jeremiah, what did it mean to you to be able to share that football with Central High School?
Tremendous honor. Wanted to come back and really just, I owe so much to Central High School, the former teachers that were here, and want to encourage the students that are here now.
The message you were trying to give to them, one of relationships that they form, taking advantage of their resources. If you could kind of go into a little bit of detail what you were talking about up there, just how important that was to your career.
Well, when the football represents to me, and what I was trying to let them know is that football, it represents something, and it's the things that you have to do prior to being able to be in a position to make a play like I did in that '88 AFC Championship game. And it started here. It was the resource of high school, what you learn in high school, the principles that your teachers are able to and coaches are able to help implement in your life. If you'll take these things, then down the road, further down the road, success will come from it. For me, it was in the AFC championship game there in Denver.
Looking back on, being one of the people that have been able to participate in one of the 50 Super Bowls, what kind of memories do you take from that? Obviously, some good ones, I would imagine.
It is. It was a great time for me. We was talking about relationships. Well, my family got to enjoy that. Some of my children were born at that time. My mother got to enjoy it. Friends and family got to enjoy that, and so it's really more to it than just you yourself. It's a time where other people get to enjoy and celebrate your success.
Being with the Broncos, are you a little excited at the Super Bowl 50?
Yes, I am.
Broncos?
I was pulling this past weekend for them. Sure was.
You think they're going to pull it out against the Panthers?
Well, are you asking me that on paper-wise, the coaching background I have, what's in my heart? Now, what's in my heart is I want Denver to win, but I really feel like Carolina probably has a better team on paper.
Do you find that since you played and times now that issues facing players and students has changed, or what kind of different issues are they facing now that you think that you didn't have to face then?
I didn't have to. First, I started just social media, just how much social media plays into the personal areas of life and how that. So it's just players there's more pressure I think because of that. That's where having the right type of character as a person is very important, and learning those, like I said earlier, those character traits or principles in high school is a great place for you to start.
How did playing in a Super Bowl kind of set you up for what happened after that in your life?
It gave me confidence. When you do certain things in life, when there's certain accomplishments, it'll give you confidence for what's the next thing in your life. And so what I do, matter of fact, winning the championship, being in the AFC championship, I went on and started coaching after that, and was able to coach players that won state championships in Birmingham.
I guess one last Super Bowl question. What do you think the key is? If the Panthers are the better team on paper, what do you think the key is shutting down Cam Newton, in your opinion, maybe?
I think the chance that Denver has is they have a great defense. Turnovers. Forcing turnovers with the Panthers, and then taking advantage of those turnovers.
Well, I got you. I guess we should ask about Alabama. I mean, they keep
Roll Tide.
So you know what a champion is, and you know what Alabama's been doing. How are they doing it? And I mean, it looks like that's never going to stop.
Well, this past season was my 14th season as the chaplain with the football program, and what I would say is the key is that Coach Saban, just like Coach Bryant did, they created an environment to produce champions, and he's taken advantage of all of the resources that he had. He's created a community there, community of champions, and that's the way it was when I was there as a player. And so he's come back and he's done the very same thing.
Being around a team for 14 years, you've seen them when they haven't been as good, and then you've seen them now what they've become. What is that secret sauce?
Leadership with a vision. When I got to Alabama in 1979, Coach Bryant had won 5 national championships. He cast a vision that we was going to win a 6th one, which he did in '79. I had a chance to play on that team. And when Coach Saban got to the University of Alabama, he cast a vision. All leaders cast vision.
Oh,
Thanks so
sorry,
much. I
Thank
appreciate
you
it.
all.
I have a question for you. Do you care? In the second grade, you told your teacher how you dreamed to be a professional football player. You've achieved your dream, and many boys here also have the same dream that you have. Do you have any advice or anything you want to say to them at all?
Well, when you do have a dream, you have to be willing to prepare to do the work, equipping yourself for that, and a lot of work. You know, a lot of people, pretty much everybody has a dream. Are you willing to do the work that it takes for it to manifest? And if there's anything that I learned from really here at Central with Coach Trawick and then getting to the University of Alabama is the work. There's a tremendous amount of work that you have to do in order for it to come true.
And can you tell us a little bit about your foundation that you have?
What we do 4 things. We kind of I call it tagline within our foundation. We invest. Now, I get these 4 things from Coach Bryant. I didn't come up with anything on my own. I'm not that genius, but we invest, and we invest so that we can influence. And to me, the greatest power that we have as people is the ability to influence other people. Coach Bryant helped influence me into thinking I was a great player, and I made plays. And from there, you impact. That is, you make a difference in life. I believe we were put here to make a difference in life, to make a difference in people's lives. And when we do those first 3 things, then we can inspire people to accomplish their dream.
Well, thank you so much for coming back to Central and presenting the award.
Thank you. Enjoy it.
These have been your Red Devil TV announcements.
Have a great Red Devil Day.